Religious leaders under the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops KCCB have appealed to President William Ruto to hold dialogue with the opposition leader Raila Odinga in an effort to reach reasonable proposals to address the main plights in the country. Addressing the press, the bishops, led by their chairperson Reverend Martin Kivuva, urged President Ruto to fulfill his promise to hold talks with his political opponent to resolve the emerging issues. They at the same time appealed to Raila to accept negotiations as a way to resolve the current impasse. Our reporter Gloria Musimbi with more.
You communicate.
2 days after the country held demonstrations in solidarity with opposition leader Raila Odinga's calls to the Kenya Kwanza government to lower the high cost of living hurting the residents clergymen under the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops KCCB, are now pleading with President William Ruto to follow through with his promise to listen to the opposition and come out with proposals to better the nation. The church leaders also invited the opposition leader Raila Odinga to accept dialogue with the president so as to resolve the various challenges facing Kenyans.
To our politicians, please feel with the people, feel with our country, and follow the path of peace and dialogue that any God-fearing person knows is the way of peace. Dialogue is the only way that will give us prosperity, because it should bring us unity in our country.
According to Bishop Anthony Muheria, there is need to drop the hardline stance adopted by the two leaders for the sake of the country's stability. Muheria says a truce will avert attempts to plunge the country into the risk of violence that only compounds the numerous economic challenges besieging the country.
We believe that a sitting dialogue, that by sitting and dialogue can resolve this dangerous standoff. The two need to establish a common ground to address the ills facing the country and restore the sanity we need in our country.
The church leaders say that while Kenya is dealing with various issues, including unemployment, high taxation, and an increase in public debt, the protests will only serve to exacerbate the situation.
These and many other issues are creating animosity between the government in power and the opposition.
And while weighing in on the issue of police officers using excessive force during protests, Bishop Anthony Muheria has warned Kenyans not to indulge in dangerous protests as their lives may be in danger.
We decry the use of force witnessed in some instances on the part of the police during the political demonstrations of 20th March 2023. The injuries and loss of even one life is way too expensive. Kenyans' lives matter.
Following the Supreme Court's decision regarding the general election results last year, KCCB Chairman Martin Kivuva urged opposition leaders to respect the rule of law.
Even after declaring or the declaration by the Supreme Court on the outcome of the elections, there are those who still dispute on who won the elections. Furthermore, the saga surrounding the 4 IEBC commissioners who had a contrary view on the elections results announcement had become a bone of contention.
Reporting for TV News Watch, I'm Gloria Musimbi.